John 11:28 through 35. After Martha said these things, she went back to her sister Mary. She talked to Mary alone and said, "The teacher is here. He is asking for you." When Mary heard this, she stood up and went quickly to Jesus. He had not yet come into the village. He was still at the place where Martha met him. The Jews who were in the house comforting Mary saw her get up and leave quickly. They thought she was going to the tomb to cry there, so they followed her. Mary went to the place where Jesus was. When she saw him, she bowed at his feet and said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." When Jesus saw Mary crying, and the people with her crying too, he was very upset and deeply troubled. He said, "Where did you put him?" They said, "Lord, come and see." Jesus cried.
Thinking of my grandchildren. I took out a notebook and I made my way around the fountain. There were 21 crosses with the names and pictures of each child and teacher who was killed that day. As Annette walked beside me, I wrote their names in my journal. While writing, I couldn't help but think of our own grandchildren. Their names flashed through my mind. Josiah, Fisher, Ashlyn, London, Ethan, Avon, Ella, Creed, Kendall, and Owen. As I made my way full circle, having written the names, a young man asked me in an unpleasant voice and questioning voice, "What are you writing?" I answered, "I'm writing the names of the students and teachers." He said he was from Kerrville, and on Tuesday, after hearing the news about the shooting, he found he was so numb at all the killings lately that he was beginning not to care. He told Annette and me that scared him. He wanted to care. He didn't want to become so emotionless that he continued his daily routine, chalking this up to another bad day in America. He then grabbed both of us tightly and hugged us for a long time. Annette told me later that she didn't know how he would react, but she began praying aloud. We shared tears along with that prayer as he continued his embrace. He saw that we brought snacks and water and wished he had had something to share with the people here. Then he thought about it and said he had just learned to play the guitar. "Maybe I could write a song about today," he exclaimed.
Why did Jesus cry? He knew he would raise his friend. Was it because he had disappointed those he loved for not being present earlier? Was the reason because of the tears shed all around him? The Apostle Paul states this in Romans 12:15.
When others are happy, you should be happy with them. And when others are sad, you should be sad also.
I wonder if the tears began much earlier when he first got word that Lazarus was sick. He knew he was going to wait for a higher purpose. He knew his disciples and his friends would misunderstand. He knew he would watch his friends weep when he could stop the tears. He knew all those things, but he let Lazarus die. Jesus weeping is God crying because of death.